Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us this evening. It's been a wonderful night. We hope that you've enjoyed it. We hope that you've enjoyed everything about the Reichhold Center. Thank you for all of your donations. It's not too late to call in. It's not too late to text in. It's not too late to give. Please pick up and make the call. We hope you've had a wonderful time and that we can continue to bring you wonderful acts, not just international acts, but even our own homegrown talent of international caliber.
Make the call, make the difference, and just to show you how much we appreciate your donations, we'd like to end this night with a fantastic performance by the one and only, the incomparable, the superb Spectrum Band. Get on your feet. If you're at home, if you're in the audience, get ready to jam with Spectrum. They're going to have a fantastic performance for you. Take it away, guys.
Well, it's Friday, time to party, so if you're ready, let me hear you say, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, oh yeah, here we go. From the time that I finish work, let me tell you this ain't no joke. Only one thing that's on my mind is a final session I'm working. The sexy body working, the sexy body working. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Saturday to Thursday I come, nice and quiet like a lamb. But Friday night that is mine, I gon' find a session and work it. The sexy body work it, the sexy body work it. Yeah, 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 yeah. I just wake up 11:30, call up my good friend Sammy, pick up the rest of the party. It's Friday night, so it's time to give up. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, aha. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, aha, aha. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, 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 aha. I intend to have a good time, ain't nothing goes by with line. Cause Friday night is the wine, I gon' find a session and work it. The sexy body work it, the sexy body work it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The rebel inside of me won't let the good girl be, but I'm it's necessary. I gon' find a session and work it. The sexy body work it, the sexy body work it. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need something to get into. When we reach the party, we don't care who I watch. We just Friday night, so it's time to give up. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, 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 digga, 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 digga. Time to get wet. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, 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 aha. Digga, 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 digga. Time to get wet. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, aha. When we form a circle and we start to whine, them man coming closer, I hit everyone. Ice man coming bumper, them guys running water. Aha, 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 aha. I need something to get with tipsy. When we reach in the party, we don't care who I watch. We it's Friday night, so it's time to give up. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, aha, digga, 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 digga. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, 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 aha. Digga, 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 digga. Friday night you walk up, Friday night you walk up. Aha, 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 aha.
Over the years, the Reichhold Center has had the creative genius of many directors. Let's hear from a former director, Dr. David Edgecombe.
I thought all of it was crazy, that a place could be so lucky to have such a fine facility. Just seemed, really, really wonderful to me. And I would say maybe some 14 years after that, I became the director of the Reichhold Center. And this was back in 1992. When I got here, again, because of my early knowledge of the center and my recollection of looking at stuff, it was a very well thought out facility, not just in the construction. You see the wonderful stonework, you can't miss that. You see, the roof and just how that works. You listen to the sound, you see the lighting. Even back then, it was wonderful. Since that, all of these have been changed, they have been upgraded, but from the very beginning, it was a well thought out center with the management and control procedures that were put in place. Everything sort of really very well done. Immediately I started to look at that. Who are the people that we are serving? Who are the people do we want to come? So the programming was changed to reflect that. The second thing was that Henry Reichhold was very clear about what he wanted the center to do. And he said, I don't remember the exact words, but it's something to the effect of, we must bring in the very best of the performing arts from around the world and showcase it here. And we must also nurture and develop and showcase the talent of the Virgin Islands and of the region.
Right now, let's hear from Dionne Jackson. Miss Jackson serves as the Vice President for Institutional Advancement here at UVI, but she also serves as the Executive Director of the Foundation for the Reichhold Center for the Arts.
My experience with Reichhold Center dates back to when I was about maybe 5 or 6 years old. I came to the center for a performance. I'm not even sure who was on stage at the time, but I remember being so struck by the architecture, the music, the quality of the sound, and just the total experience. It was very magical, and it resonated with me then, and it's an experience that resonates with me to this very day. The Foundation for the Reichhold Center for the Arts was established in 1979 by Mr. Henry Reichhold himself. He gave the center, the facility, to the people of the Virgin Islands, to the University of the Virgin Islands, and being the astute businessman that he was, he thought it necessary to make sure that there was an endowment that lasted well into perpetuity to support the operations of the facility, of the center. It supports programming, staff salaries, everything that's pretty much associated with the center. Of course, it's a partnership with the university as well, but this telethon is really an appeal to the general community to raise awareness in regards to the foundation and to encourage people to support the foundation, because with the increased cost of programming, we also want to make sure that more and more young people have opportunities to get exposure to the arts. We want to make sure that young people, regardless of their age, regardless of what their socioeconomic standing is, that they have an opportunity to see the arts up close and personal here in the territory and to have their lives impacted.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spectrum Band.
I'm feeling the vibes again. It hitting me hard again. It's festival time again. Put your hand in the air, let me see everybody. One power trash. Ice up your leg, shake up your boom, say one power trash. Look left, look right, now smile for the camera. One power trash. Strike a pose and do what we tell you. Sing, sing, say whoa. What a party! A VI party. Whoa. We walking up for 60. Walking up for 60. Whoa. What a party! This is a VI party. Whoa. We walking up for 60. Just walk it always spread out your leg. Show off your cake. Wine forward, just stop. Wine forward and wine forward and wine forward, just stop. Wine forward and wine forward and wine forward, just stop. Yeah. This is what we call a VI party, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yo. We having a party, a VI party, and for 2 weeks, Spectrum London Music. We say, boy, mama, mama. No time to waste. This is the place. Come take a taste and walk up your way. Singing, boy, mama, see boy, mama. Say the action spot is everywhere. Spectrum band, we will be there. Getting on, getting on, getting on. Cause that's all we want. I feel the vibes again. It hits me hard again. It's festival time again. Put your hand in the air, let me see everybody. High stop your legs, shake up your boots. Look left, look right, now smell for the camera. Set the pose, do what we tell ya. Sing, whoa. Say what a party. This is a VI party. We walking up those sexy. We walking up those sexy. Say what a party. This is a VI party. We walking up those sexy. We walking up those. This ain't no time for no see no. Come forward and let's run the show. Wine forward and wine forward and wine forward and wine forward and say hi hey hi ho. Come on people, there we go. Hi hey hi ho. Backward forward do it so. Say hi hey hi ho. Come on people, there we go. Hi hey hi ho. Backward forward do it so. Wine forward just stop.
Yes, my class of 1980 was the first class from Charlotte O'Malley High School that used the Reichhold Center as a venue for its annual graduation ceremonies, and that was my first introduction to the Reichhold Center. And I was very impressed when I first came into the center to see how naturally it fit into the architecture of the natural beauty of the mountainside, how the seatings and the structures, or the hardscape and softscape, blended into the mountainside, and then the ambience was just a beautiful experience for both the graduation class and all the other entertainment I attended over the years.
Personally, I kind of take a little page out of Henry Reichhold's book. I heard that although he used to sit in the covered section, that during intermission he would sneak out and go to the upper uncovered section and enjoy the show from there. And I have to tell you, that is truly ideal. Reichhold was built specifically to enhance the live performance experience, live entertainment, and that's what Mr. Reichhold really enjoyed. So he would go up there and really get the sound and the experience he wanted. And the few times that I've been able to go up and do the same, I have to say he's absolutely right. You get that cool breeze, you're right under the stars, you can see everything on stage. So in my opinion, every seat in Reichhold is a great seat. Arts to me is not a luxury, it's a part of life. As Virgin Islanders, we are creative and expressive, and this is one venue that certainly brings all of that together. So when we get support from the community, it allows us to have more diverse shows. It allows us to provide free programming for children. Our arts and education program is, for some children, the only way they're able to experience this type of cultural, hands-on cultural experience. The artists do workshops with them. They learn about music. They learn about dance. It's unfortunate that we don't have as much art in our schools as we used to. So again, for some children, Reichhold's art and education program is where they get it. So I really hope that people will think about it, and it doesn't matter the value. Everything from the smallest $5 donation to $500, $5,000 will all make a difference to preserving something that is iconic, special, and that makes the Virgin Islands very unique.
Okay, and let's hear a few words from UVI past president, Dr. Laverne Raxter.
My name is Laverne Raxter, and I am so honored to be able to come and speak to you about the Reichhold Center for the Arts. This particular institution is a part of the University of the Virgin Islands. Now, most people that live on an island would not expect to have a performing arts center that brings in people from all over the world. That's what Reichhold Center does for this territory. We all talk about insularity and trying to get around it. Well, Reichhold has brought people from all over the world, first-class artists, as well as first-class artists from the territory, to a place where people can get dressed, feel comfortable, and come out in an ambience that is appropriate for the tropics and enjoy wonderful performances. Now, that's a big, big deal for a very small institution like the University of the Virgin Islands. As a past president of this institution, we've had to deal with budgets and all kinds of things related to Reichhold, but the best parts about having the community come here and all the times when we've had people dancing in the aisles and all of the fun and the enjoyment of just looking at artists from everywhere and enjoying them. So I hope you'll continue to support the Reichhold Center. It is part of our community, part of making this university what it should be, a part of this whole place that makes the Virgin Islands a wonderful place to live.
Juicy red. Tonight I go get her like I'm sick in the head. I feel it down in my spine. I wanna shake her wine and wine. Girl, let me roll me behind. Stop me 'cause I look too fine. Walking up, 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 walking up. Walking up, walking up, walking up. Party nice again, party nice again. Go and tell your friends to jump on the scene again. Party nice again, party nice again. Down the road we going, and everybody singing. Oi, 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 ay, 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 ay. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Tight clothes and big body, showing every curve. I come here to party, so give me room to groove. Hot like a volcano, maybe right until me so. Oh, I saw my waist and go, round and around like so. Walk it up, walk it up, walk it up. Walking up, walking up, walking, walking up, walking up, walking up, walking up, walking up, walking, walking up. Party nice again, party nice again. Go and tell your friends to jump on the scene again. Party nice again, party nice again. Down the road we going, and everybody singing. Oi, 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 oi. Body, how I'm moving so sexy. I ain't be from behind, so I get on my extra wide. Hot like a volcano, maybe right until me so. Oh, I saw me wasted girl, run and around like so. Walking up, walking up, walking up, walking up, walking up. Sing. Party nice again, party nice again. Go and tell your friend, say jump on the scene again. Party nice again, party nice again. Don't be running going, and everybody singing. Oh, 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 oh. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, oh, la, yo, la, yo, la, yo. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, yo, yo. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, la, yo, la, yo, la, yo. Ay, oh, yo, yo. Ay, ay, ay. Panty nice again. Panty nice again. Down the road we going. And everybody singing. Oh, 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 yo, yo, yo. Oh, ay, ay, ay. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh, oh, yo, yo, yo. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, la, yo, la, yo, la, yo.
When I was a little boy, my mom and Reichhold reopened. My mom got me a season ticket. In those days, I sat way up in the back, and she thought my attention span was really going to be short, so she didn't want to have me sitting that close to them, I think. But over the years, as I attended performances here, I started to see things from my bird's eye view that nobody else saw up close. My seat as I got older moved closer to the stage, and one of the things I remember was when Riri and Woodbury performed, they did the opening and closing of a lotus blossom, and nobody realized what it was when they were sitting up close to the stage, and I was just moved by it. At that point I realized the dance was important to me. So at the end of the performance, I said to my mom, "Did you see the flower? Did you see it open and bloom?" And she didn't know what I was talking about, and I realized that at that time how fortunate I was to be able to have a seat in this theater, even though it's way up in the back at the time, that I could sit under the stars listening to co-keys and classical music and enjoying a performance that nobody else realized what was happening. And at that time I realized how special this gift that Mr. Reichhold gave to this island was. I never took that for granted. And now that I'm a board member at the Reichhold Center, I think back to those performances and many others, and that I can sit on any given night, some days with a light mist, other days just a beautiful starry night, and enjoy some of the performances that only people all over the world get to see, but it's all brought right here, beachfront, to me in the Virgin Islands. When I started to attend UVI, my seats moved to this area. From this vantage point, I got to see Hugh Masekela and Miriam Makeba the first time. And Hugh came back for a second performance later, and it was still magical. One of the things I loved most about Reichhold Center is the acoustics. No matter where you sit, you hear a fabulous sound. I'm sort of biased to think that it has the best acoustics of any amphitheater in the world, but that's just Felipe's opinion. One of the things I like about how the center is built into the hill, no matter where you sit in this performing arts center, you have a first-class view of the stage and the performance. And I always tease the other members that I sit with at the theater that depending on what the show is, where we should sit. Sometimes it's easier to sit up close, but for the most times to be able to sit anywhere in the world on any given night and hear a wonderful performance al fresco, how wonderful is that?
You're jamming, show your VI pride, take the time to make a contribution so that we can keep fantastic acts like this at the Reichhold Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for a wonderful night. Thank you for making this a wonderful performance. Thank you for making this a wonderful island. And we'd like to thank our stars who came out here tonight, the Rising Stars Youth Steel Orchestra, the Virgin Islands Philharmonic, and the French Academy of the Performing Arts.
Flights of Fire, Becca Darling, and the fantastic headliner Spectrum Band. It's not too late, as we've said before. You can log on to the web address that's scrolling across the bottom of your screen to make a contribution. You can text thanks to Choice Communications 24 hours a day, and we have our fantastic phone bank. Call them up, make a donation.
And of course, you can continue to support the Reichhold year-round. We'll try to keep putting on great performances for you. So ladies and gentlemen, to end our night,
we've got Spectrum Band.
Watch how you cute, but you simple. The way you whine, you making me tremble. Me love the waist, I feeling a tingle. Girl, you look hot, you on fire. The place cool, but me still bust fire. The way you whine and roll in your bumper. The way you whining right up in front of me. I wanna show you how I like it. How I like it. Get in position just where you want to be. And let me tell you, girls, how I like it. Girl, you mash up the place and you walk up the waist now, dip. So girl, spread out your legs and dip. Put your hand on your head and dip. I drop down to the floor and dip, 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 dip. So girl, spread out your legs and dip. Put your hand on your head and dip. Drop down to the floor and dip, 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 dip. You make me want some of you. In every country and every city, when Spectrum rockin' the party, watch the gal them going crazy. I watching your waist how it's rotating and keeping down to the rhythm. Oh baby, I need a spring. So come gal, wind up in front of me and let me show you how I like it. How I like it. Get in position just where you want to be. And let me tell you, girl, that's how I like it. Girl, you mash up the place, you walk up the waist now, dip. So girl, spread out your legs and dip. Put your hand on your head and dip. Drop down to the floor and dip, 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 dip. So girl, spread out your legs and dip. Put your hand on your head and drop down to the floor and dip, 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 dip. You got me like a sorry, baby. You make me want some of you. All ladies who independent, don't ask a man for no. Buy your clothes and pay your own rent. You have your own car, have your own money, and you don't depend on nobody. Ladies, if you know your success, so if you are an independent woman, and let me tell you, girl, that's how I like it. How I like it. And if you know you don't depend on no man, and let me tell you, girl, that's how I like it. Girl, you mash up the place and you walk up the waist now, dip. So girl, spread out your legs and dip. Put your hand on your head and dip. I drop down to the floor and dip, 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 dip. So girl, spread out your legs, dip. Put your hand on your head and dip. Drop down to the floor and dip, 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 dip. You make me want some of you. So guys, put out your legs and dip. Put your hand on your head and dip. Drop down to the floor and dip, 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 dip. So guys, put out your legs and dip. Put your hand on your head and dip. Drop down to the floor and dip, 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 dip. You make me want some of you.
The Reichhold Center for the Arts has been a part of our community for so long. It provides a venue where we can turn our imagination into creation.
And none of this would be possible, again, not just without your support, but without the support of all the technicians, the sound, the lighting, the talent coordinators, everyone who goes into the guts of this theater and makes it run.
And finally, we'd like to give an extra special thank you to Moxie Marketing for this television production. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful night.
Have a good night.